Hey Clashers, we have now the challenge level 5, 6, 7, and 8 in the game, and I will show you the easiest way on how you can beat those 4 new challenges, just to make sure that you can get all of those nice rewards listed in this event. With that being said, let's dive into challenge number 5. For this one, make sure that you have an air warden selected. The next step for you is to place one lava hound, count 1 second, and then deploy the blimp right behind. With this, the hound should tank for the blimp and you can get to the core. Use the 2 lightnings onto the top side sweeper and then land your blimp right behind the wall next to the client castle. Turn your blimp invisible before you even pop the blimp. You have to open the blimp manually and make sure that the invis is in place. Use those 2 clones and rage right away, and then use all 4 seconds invisibility spells. I know this is a lot of things at the same time, especially if you have never played a blimp like this before, but if you can count to 4, it's easy. Trust me, it is really simple. Open the blimp, use the invis, count to 4 in your head, at the same time use those clones and the rage, and then still always count to 4 and redeploy those invis spells. Use 1 baby dragon at the top side, wait until the baby dragon is deciding for a side. If he's going to the left, use the second baby dragon on the right side onto this red building and take down the dark elixir jewel as well. If the top baby dragon is going to the right, just flip it to the other side. Everything depends on where your baby dragon goes. Baby dragon, if the baby dragon side is left, spam everything you have now in from the left side, with the only exception of the Dragon Duke. This guy now is going to enter from the right side, right above that mortar on the right side. This is where you're going to deploy him and let him work. On the left side at the same time, all of your air troops are going to work their way towards the town hall. Use the Eternal Tome and the Healing Tome. Better too early than too late, because you have the Healing Tome active for quite some time, so use it to protect as many troops as possible and heal them back up. The Duke ability, whenever you feel like it is needed, and the Minion Prince ability, whenever you feel like he's looking in the right direction, because remember, he's just shooting this ice thing in front of him, which means, for me, I caught the air defense in the town hall, which was good enough for me. Now, everything is just working on their own, and this is how you can easily get the first challenge done. At this point, you just have to wait for the troops to finish off the job, and you're done. As I said in the beginning, the most crucial thing about this is the blimp. Hound, wait a little bit, then the blimp, fly it behind the wall, and then use those invis-spell rotations, and you're good to go. And with that, the first challenge should be no problem whatsoever. So let's continue with the challenge then number 6, which is the next on the menu as soon as the last 2 buildings actually are going down. And this means the next 3 stars are added to your overall reward list. But next one is the Fire Spitter Frenzy. This is a little bit tricky, but trust me, you get it done. First things first, use a Ground Warden. Important. Next thing, use a Rage right in the middle of that monolith, and then 2 Electric Dragons on the bottom left and right of that monolith. They're going to chain pretty much the entire bottom compartment. Don't worry if you cannot get this defensive long-range multi-gear tower. Sometimes it's going down. Most of the time it's not going down like it is right here for me. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Use 2 invis spells on the left and right of the town hall. Catch the air defenses and the spitters on both sides. Use the warden a little bit tilted to the right side. Fireball, earthquakes on the town hall. 2 of them, not more, not less, and the druid. And then on the right side we have 2 rocket loons, 3 regular loons, and then 3 rocket loons and 2 regular loons on the left side. Make sure those monoliths are going down. Redeploy some of those druids. You can just redeploy them in groups of 2. That's completely fine. Just make sure your warden stays alive. As soon as the fire spitter on the left side starts firing, this is where you're going to add the Minion Prince. As soon as the Minion Prince is down, use the Overgrowth in the middle and then 2 Earthquake onto the Poison Tower. Use the ability of that Minion Prince to get all of the damage done, and the poison on the right side to protect your warden. Your warden has to survive. This P.E.K.K.A. is a big threat, so make sure the warden survives with that poison. Next thing, Ice Hound, Reuter from the right side, Rocket Loons from the bottom side. At this point you can see already, you have plenty of spells left to deploy. If you're struggling to keep anything alive, the Dragon Duke. the Warden, the Royal Champion, whatever you want, just use those spells wherever you need the support. You have plenty of extra spells. If anything is going not as flawlessly as for me in the video, just add an Invis. That's it. You do not even need them. So, if something goes wrong, use them. It is not worth anything if you're swagging them in the end. But for me, I just use them as flexible options for you guys. One struggles, use Invis. Royal Champion struggles, Invis. Dragon Duke, Invis. That's pretty much how it goes. Challenge number 7. This one is again one of the more easier ones. You're deploying your Warden on ground again, and all 5 healers on the top side. You're using the Flame Flinger, the Siege Machine from the bottom side with 1 Archer together. And the next step then is using 1 Ice Golem and a Super Valkyrie on the right side, and the King right in this area where I'm located right there, and pop the ability right away. This spiky ball would take down 2 of those top side Earthquake Towers, making sure that you do not have to worry about them whatsoever. At this point, it's just a waiting game. You wait for your Warden to take down the Multi-Inferno Tower. The King on the right side is fine. I know this multi cannon is like... the Ricochet cannon is quite low, but you don't care at this point. It's completely fine. Flame Flinger is fine as well. There's nothing in range. Let the Warden just work. It's the moment for you to relax. Clan Castle comes out. Use the poison onto the true furnace. Do not use it on the Ice Golems. Yes, they can run through, but you have to hit those furnaces with the poison. Then, as you're taking that out, you can add 1 Super Hawk Rider. What this does onto the Inferno Tower is going to trigger one of those 2 Earthquake Towers. As soon as that Inferno Tower is gone, the next step is use 1 Super Valkyrie to trigger the left Earthquake Tower, and as soon as that Earthquake Tower is thrown, use those Meteor Golems. Use the Dragon Duke. I will always get them mixed up. But use the Dragon Duke on the air defense, 1 Wizard right behind, and then the Meteor Golems will just push in. Use the freezes wherever they're needed. If anything needs support, just freeze the defense, which has locked onto those troops. Use the cleanup troops on the left side. Dragon Duke ability whenever you feel like it is needed. A good spot for sure is on that bomb pipe, because this just means you can hit a lot of different buildings and stun them. So that's a good time for you to pop it. Otherwise, let everything just do the work and just keep those things safe. Use the Super Hawk Riders on the back end. You can rage them up. We don't need the rage. You can rage them up if things are getting close. You can rage the Meteor Golems in the core. Do whatever you feel like is working best for you at this stage, but if you're doing things right, you do not even have to use that spell. With that, you can as well use the rage to clean up if things are getting too close or something, which they should not, but I don't know, maybe something went wrong for you, then just use the rage over there. Super simple, and as I said, with the Warden Walk and with the Flame Thing at the bottom side, this base is quite simple to attack, quite simple to take down. And that's already 3 out of 4 challenges done. And this brings us to challenge number 8. The Eagle Encounter. Looks scary maybe in the first few seconds, but it's easy. First thing, 2 super barbarians. As the Ice Golems are close to the wall, really important, they always cycle their building, and when those Ice Wizards are close to that wall, this is where you're using the Super Barbarians. Queen behind, use those healers when both Super Barbarians are dead and the air defense is gone. Use a Super Wall Break to get into the Golden Cannon, and then a Rage to keep everything safe. And the Dragon Rider, really important, angled from the top side of that Wizard Tower. This Dragon Rider has to go to the Eagle Artillery eventually. This is why this angle is really important that you get that right. With that, Wall Break for the Queen again, and let the Queen just work. Which means, if she's going low, do not pop her ability. Super crucial, we need that ability. Just turn her invisible. If you have to, freeze the defense, but keep her alive and do not pop that ability. Then, the next thing for you to do is get a Dragon Rider into the core. Angle them in a way that you're going for the single Inferno Tower. For me, I put them a bit to the right, but after the Eagle going down, it's redirecting, and the Invis core is getting activated. That's the crucial thing. Pop the Queen ability to take down the defending P.E.K.K.A. Otherwise, the Queen will go down. That's not good. And now, just the Dragon Duke from the top right, and all of those bats into the middle of the base. They will wreck everything. Any splash on the back end, you can at this point just freeze. You will see, I don't even have to invest all of the freezes. This is why I'm telling you, if you are struggling to keep that queen alive, just use not just the invis, but as well the freeze. Crucial to keep that queen alive, because she will support your push till the end. For us, I have the one freeze left, which means I will just freeze the back end wizard tower, which means things are getting cleaned up a little bit faster. But you can see we have still over 60 seconds left to clean up the rest of the base. The base is gone. Super simple for you to make sure that you can get into the 3-star over here. As I said, important is the beginning when you deploy those super barbarians, when the super wizards are close to the wall. And that's it. All 4 new challenges. If you have not completed the first 4 challenges, they're going to be linked right above me. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope I see you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.